Have you ever felt like you had abandoned somebody to protect your own peace? Well, this is not the case. You outgrew the patterns that they refused to change, and so you abandoned the patterns, not the person. When people talk about cutting people off during a spiritual awakening, they love to keep it vague. Friends, situations, old habits, cute, safe, palatable. But the moment you point the finger at family, the room gets icy. Because here is the real gag. Most generational trauma doesn't start with strangers. It starts at the dinner table. You're not losing people during an awakening. You're outgrowing agreements that were signed before you were old enough to read the fine print. And when you're the one in the car with the foot on the brake, the pattern breaker, the cycle disruptor, the one saying this isn't love, this is normalized harm, everybody else panics. Why? Because if you're right, then someone has to feel something that they've avoided for decades. Someone has to admit silence was complicity. Someone has to stop performing family and start doing healing. And most people would rather look good than feel free. So instead of addressing the toxicity, they aim it at you. They call you dramatic, disrespectful, divisive, ungrateful, too spiritual, or too negative. Translation: you're making us uncomfortable by refusing to bleed quietly. You didn't break the family, you broke the spell. And here's the part that really fries them. Everyone can feel the toxicity. You're just the one brave enough to name it. You're not being attacked because you're wrong. You're being attacked because you stopped playing your assignment role. Every system punishes the one who refuses to absorb its poison. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, why am I the only one who sees it? You're not. You're just the only one willing to stop pretending. And listen, pattern breakers are never applauded in this moment. They are blamed, isolated. But 10 years from now, you're the reason the curse didn't keep traveling forward like a stolen car with no brakes. You didn't come here to keep the peace. You came here to end the cycle. And that kind of courage always looks like betrayal to people who have survived on denial for decades.